I'm starting to wonder, has Tyler Perry been hanging out with us over there on Book Talk? Because his new film, Finding Joy, seems like the perfect quintessential romantic movie that came straight from a novel. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Lawrence Reports to talk about my review of Tyler Perry's brand new movie, Finding Joy. I mean, Tyler, I gotta tell you, man, this was the perfect movie for what season we're in right now, which is the fall winter season. The perfect time to cuddle up, get a glass of wine, enjoy some soup, put on your favorite sweater like I'm wearing right now, and just indulge in this mountain scenery, this beautiful mountain background that you've given us, Tyler. Like I felt like I was actually out there, out the mountains. But Tyler, how are you going to play my girl Joy like this right here? Are we serious? This man asked her, Colton was like, yo, yeah, she's my best woman. She's one of the homies. She's one of the guys. Oh my God, like how in the world did she not catch those signs early to begin with? Please, y'all, make sure y'all hit the subscribe button and please don't forget to comment, like, and share as we talk about my review of Finding Joy. Now, I'm meeting our two star-crossed lovers here, and I love the chemistry that they had, but they did kind of annoy me a little bit here and there. I'm talking about Joy, and Ridge. Now, the one part that kind of annoyed me a little bit was how, unfortunately, these two lovers right here, they are from two different walks of life, literally, right? And the thing about it, she is a fashion designer. Shannon Thornton's character, she's a fashion designer. And our main man right here, Tosin, he's kind of like a cabin man. But both these two lovers right here, they both have some, some difficulties in life, some trauma that they both kind of need to unpack, right? He's dealing with the death of his mother, and she's dealing with just wanting to be loved, right? And she has a terrible job and she doesn't catch all the signs and she's falling in love with these bad men. They treat her so wrong. I'm like, man, she's absolutely stunning. She's absolutely gorgeous. How in the world could a man treat a woman like Joy, aka Shannon Thornton character so wrong, right? And this guy right here, man, because we thought that, he was going to propose to Joy, right? It didn't work out like that. He wanted her to get this now. He wanted her to be his best woman at a wedding. Are you kidding me? Like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. But let's get a quick synopsis of what this movie is truly all about. Finding Joy is about a fashion designer who finds unexpected love and a new perspective in Colorado. After a holiday trip that goes wrong, she ends up finding a new perspective and a new outlook on love and her life. Now, I'm so glad that our good sister Joy finally woke up and realized that she deserved better, right? And I could see where Tyler came with the title Finding Joy because both of the characters, um, Shannon Thornton's character and Tosin's character, Joy and Ridge, they both end up finding joy kind of like among each other. But like I said before, they did come from two different sides of the train track. Like for him, the death of his mother, and I think that the biggest thing for me was the communication. The communication was bad for these two, and of course, we know she decides to go off with Colton, and her friends try to warn her like, "Yo, this is not a good idea. Like he's treating you like a second fiddle. He's playing you like a PlayStation." But again, she's blind to love, right? And of course, she ends up going to the mountains with him, snowstorm, all that, and it just get hectic from there on out. But the main caveat that I love so much when we talk about finding joy, right, was that one scene when they was talking about the situation with I think it was his mother's sweater, and Joy accidentally ripped it, right? To only find out that Tolson's character, his mother was actually named Joy. So I'm like, yo, that's a wild coinky dink. That's a wild coincidence right there. And I think about it, when it came to these two characters right here, I thought they were a very great couple. Like I thought that this could be well, they did end up getting married in the end, but like you would have thought this could have been like a real life couple as well. The chemistry that these two had on the screen Man, listen, that chemistry was absolutely beautiful. I knew just a moment in time before they was going to get, kind of freaky deaky. But no, I love the scenery as well. When it came to scenery, right here in the cabin, right here in the mountains, you know what I'm saying? It's all white, it's beautiful, it's angelic. Like I love that right there. And this, like I said before, this was the perfect time to have one of those, Christmassy, well, it wasn't too Christmassy, more like a romantic, I guess you can say cutesy type movie right there. Something you could watch with your loved one during this holiday season right here. Especially if you and your loved one been going through some issues, whatever. I think this would help you also go back to hopefully finding some joy, literally in your life. I did appreciate the way Bridge and Joy was finally starting to open up to each other, even at the end. Ridge realizes that, I know we may have done it. I know we got freaky, but I realized that me being out here in this wilderness is not good. Joy kind of encouraged him to go back and talk to his family. You know what I'm saying? Because being out there in alone in that wilderness like that is definitely not good. And the thing about it is, you need that type of encouragement. The same way she was pouring into him, he poured into her. You know what I'm saying? Especially at the end when she was at the crossroads with her career. She's like, I've been in fashion for a long time. I don't know if I really want to do this kind of thing anymore. I don't know if this is really my field. Like I want to go back with you. You know what I'm saying? And I thought to myself, I was like, okay, I'm loving this moment right here between both of them. And yeah, I mean that ending was kind of, somewhat emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like when it came to them two at the very end, they are about to get married, things of that nature right there. And I thought the ending was very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful because she's been through hell, trying to find a right relationship. Him on the opposite side, he's been lonely, you know what I mean? But trauma from his mother, he's still trying to get over that death and that situation, still trying to tie some loose ends with his father, the rest of his family. And of course, Tyler put a beautiful bow on it to wrap it up very, very perfectly. I wouldn't mind, you know what I'm saying? If Tyler comes out with another part two of this right here, I wouldn't mind seeing this because I know for Ridge, he didn't even have a cell phone. He didn't do no social media, nothing like that. So, for part two, I would be down for it. I don't think it's gonna be a part two, nothing like that. But hey, this was still a great movie. For me, this is definitely in my top 10 Tyler Perry movies that I definitely enjoyed. And, I would probably watch it again. I thought Tyler Perry did a great job with this movie right here. For me, I would give it a solid um, I'm gonna say a solid 8.5. I'm gonna say a solid 8.5. It wasn't earth shattering, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing too crazy. I just thought it was a great romantic movie that you can watch with your loved one on the weekend, you know what I'm saying, or tonight. Make sure to watch it tonight actually to get those numbers up for Tyler and the company. I thought it was just one of those type movies right there. It wasn't like some of his other movies where we have seen him do some crazy stuff. No, it wasn't like that. Just a chill vibe, romantic type movie. That is my thoughts about Tyler Perry. New movie right here, Finding Joy. I thought it was good. Make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all comment, and don't forget to leave your comments below as well. Make sure you hit that like button for your boy. Very great movie, Tyler. Wasn't the greatest, but still thought it was very good. And as always, thank you for tuning in to Your Lawrence Report.